Alright. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Macro or Cheese. Today, we're going to be playing some ladder and seeing what flavor our opponents feel like. The aim of the game is, as always, to ask our opponent what they want, what they prefer. What should the answer be? Where we're conducting a survey? So the thing is, if my opponent asks for cheese, if they say they like cheese, then I will basically do the dirtiest cheese ever. But if they ask for macro, oh, I am going to macro in a very dirty and greedy way as well. So it really is, which side of the dirty coin do you want? Because I ain't going to be playing fair. I ain't going to be pulling my punches. I am going to be bringing out some disgusting play. Now this is a Terran player on Tropical Sacrifice. The new maps just came out today. My opponent's 4900 MMR. This account I'm playing on is about, I think, 51 or 5200, but I have to do a placement match. It's been a while since I've played on it. So this account is a little lower than my main MMR, and hopefully that gives me just a little bit of leeway. You know, we're playing someone who's just below 5k, is more of like a Masters 1 player, and that gives me a little ounce of hope that I can actually not lose like 10 workers to the Reaper, because I'm going 3 hatch before pool. This is not good. It is not good. We're gonna go straight for the pool after that, because hey, I'm already saturated, so it's more important for me right now to dude, where? Okay, there's the extra worker. Get that pool down. It's more important for me to actually get the pool up, man. Sorry guys, first game on the ladder today. Probably should warm up before I start this show. Hey, to get that so we can get out a queen, maybe a few zerglings, anything to try and stop him attacking me. One of the cool bonuses whenever you do command center first, nexus first, or in this case 3 hatch before pool, is you don't really need overlords early on, so you can actually skip those, because you're gonna get 6 supply from that and then another 6 supply in just a moment when that's done, and that allows me to kind of save my money early on and go for that. Now we know he's expanded, so that's first thing that's kind of good. Gonna move that overlord over into a different position. We've got this guy here, and oh my lord, he's already here. All right, quick zerglings. Oh, okay. Turns out, guys, oh. That this is a lot of damage. Okay, we're gonna see if we can get him. So I think we should have still built an overlord there, is something we've learnt. So first thing we've learnt, guys, in terms of macro, yes, we did macro this game, but also I think we could do it a lot better if we weren't supply blocked that whole time. That really hurt. And I think that third hatchery is just a little bit later than I was expecting. Oh my god, we're actually getting some sick damage done here. Now we also just saw that he has the 3rd command center. So this is not going to be like the most aggressive play from my opponent to deal with this. He's just going to be trying to like out macro me as this continues. So we've still got that there. His Hellions will be out in any moment. And it looks like he is lifting onto a starport as well, which is fine. So we're going to put guys on gas. And this is where things are going to get a little dicey. We're going to have to build some slow zerglings. Just to try and help me hang on here. So we're trying to build queens non-stop. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. That's not too bad. As long as he just gets that, we've now got link speed on the way. And this is awesome, because now we can get these guys. There, we've got 2 different queen control groups. We've got a lair coming in a moment. And I think we've gotten away with the scariest part of the build. Now we just need to build spores. And let's get the Roach Warren as well. Now, I think the Roach Warren's a really good idea here, just because you're kind of got this giant economy, but you really need a unit that's gonna like immediately be good at fighting and keeping myself alive. Just because we are so far behind on some of these kind of standard things, right? Where it's like, okay, you're not gonna have 1-1 upgrades for ages, for instance. Now we see that third base is already there. Let's see if he's gone mech or not. And I've also got to wonder, like, is there gonna be... Let's send some wings down for a bit of a run by. So for BC and like lots of guys rock up, we should be good. And we can also go there as well. Get some creep out here. I'm feeling good, guys. I think we've gotten away with the macro. We now know it's bioplay as well. These upgrades are kind of late, but considering the start we had, I'm totally down with that. Let's get a 4th base here as well. And he said he wanted macro. So, I mean, I can't just kill him with roaches, right? Look at that. He's just like, oh, seriously, dude? He could cancel that base, but that's all right. Let's take a 5th base, and let's go straight for Infestation Pit here, guys. And we're going to drone that immediately. Okay. Gonna build lots and lots of these. And you know what's more macro than anything else, guys? Triple Evo chamber. Because more upgrades is more macro. Alright, all my queens are now on one big hotkey. At this point, we're gonna go Hive and Spire, and we're just gonna build tons of roaches while trying to get up to Broodlords. Did we get pathogen glands? Let's get that now. We're up to 80 workers and a 5th base at the 7-minute 30 mark. Holy crap. I mean, at this point, I'm just going to build roaches for a little bit because otherwise we may just die. And you got to remember, Terrans have such good macro these days. That he might be able to keep pace with me. A few more drones. Let's get that melee upgrade, that 3rd one. Let's make some infestors to go with all this. And what's his army look like? Okay, let's make some Ravagers. Transfuse! Transfuse! Oh my lord. Well, that was huge. Now we go straight into 222 upgrades, adrenal glands. You get these gases. And we're finally going to get rid of these Banshees. Except I missed my fungal. Alright, so these guys are going to go here and then here. We're going to get a bunch of Broodlords. So we've already got at the 9-minute mark 8 Corruptors building that are all going to turn into Broods. We're going to take another base up the top here because macro never stops expanding. Let's make it 2, why not? Make a few more drones there. A few more drones there. And one more fungal. Don't even really need it. Alright, so what are we going to be building on the ground, guys? I'm going to go lots of Zerglings. Just because they don't use gas. We're going to morph Broodlords out in the middle of the map right now. All these queens are going to come join my main army key. And instead, we're going to split the Ravagers off there. just so that we don't have two spellcasters on the same key. This is what we call a noob preparation move. So basically what you do is you take your units off your control group and kind of just throw them away because you know you're too incompetent to use it properly. So some would say this is a sign of a massive noob. I would say it's a noob who's smart enough to know he's a noob and therefore is a little bit less noob than you maybe think he is. And look at that! Oh my god. Alright, we can finally morph the rest of them. We've got more guys here. These guys are once again... Oh my god, we just did so much! Oh my gosh, this is insane. I mean, I'm not even having to use the Broodlords right now, but... Alright, those Broodlords are gonna come in. Let's get 333 Ultra Cabin. Let's get a second Spire. And let's make more drones. Okay. So we're gonna leave some Lings down there. Let's get some more Overseers down. And this is just super deadly. Let's make a Baneling Nest. Oh my lord. This actually slayed. I mean, you gotta remember, your opponent's not used to playing against a 3-hatch before pool. And I think the damage didn't pay off. I actually think I got a head off that opening. That's sick. Alright guys, so we're up against Sephiroth in this next one, playing random. And we're gonna ask him the golden question. This is, of course, my mate Sam, and he does not know this is me. No one does. We are hiding our identity on the barcode. And we're gonna ask him macro or cheese. I think we know he's gonna answer cheese. Which is your favorite? And we're gonna do whichever one he says. If he doesn't give us an answer, I'm gonna need to prompt something from him. I need something to react to. If you had to choose your enemy's strat right now. Lots of people prefer their macro. It's interesting, isn't it? So we're going to try a 3-hatch before pool, guys. He's gone Zerg as well. Ooh, oh my. Well, if he's doing an early pool or something, this is going to be a disaster. Let's see if we can get away with it, eh? So we're going 18 3rd hatch on about a minute 20. Which for context is usually when your hatchery goes down if you go pool before hatchery. Now, we have an extra worker on this middle patch, so that's where we pull the guy off of to build our spawning pool. And your spawning pool's about 20, maybe 22 seconds delayed from when it would normally go down, which is pretty darn late. Now, we want that gas straight away because without gas, there's not much you can do in ZVZ. Ling speed is just way too deadly, right? So you've really got to keep an eye out for that. I will remember to build an Overlord this time. We tried to skip that in the previous game, but skipping that, I was like, yeah. There's always an awkward moment early on where it's like, oh man, I really wish I had this. Still just building drones, like as quickly as possible. I think there's an argument here behind going Baneling Nest before Ling Speed, just to make sure we can get it up like really quick. But we saw he went hatch first, so that already allays some of my fears. And we're gonna get queens out. Oh, and he's even going for a 3rd hatch himself, so he's looking to play very standard, which is great for me, guys. That's really fantastic. I'm gonna try and get a Ling Speed. I think we can go Ling Speed into Baneling Nest. I think we can get away with this. We are gonna queue that 3rd queen now in the main. We can bring her down to the front to defend as needed. And we want to get that Baneling Nest in the near future as well. So we've got one Overlord that's going to go out front the 3rd. This next Overlord's going to go down here. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to risk it. Even though it's a little risky doing that, I'll see if I can get away with it. All right, and I'm going to connect my bases with creep here as well. I think that's really important. Oh shit, I forgot to make the Baneley Nest. All right, guys, Baneley Nest is kind of late. Still droning like crazy right now. And let's pull these queens back. You just want to push back their vision, but you don't want to really go too far off creep. Okay, awesome. All right, so we see a lot of lings coming, guys. We're going to try and get a spine up back here. And we're going to see if we can wedge the queen there. All right, let's come down. I think we can fight this. Okay. Check it out. We actually have a spine up there, which is going to get some damage in, which is really cool. So I think we're okay. We're going to go back to droning now. And we're going to try and move this overlord in a little bit. So he's still coming for me? Oh, he's not watching. That's a good one. So we're gonna get a roach war in there. Gonna try and roll those guys in there as well. So this is gonna go there. This is gonna go there. Let's try and get 2 gases here. Woo! Oh my lord! Oh, this game just got crazy! Okay, and we're gonna get a 4th face as well. Oh my lord! I had to counterattack there because he was just going absolutely hand over fist. Aggression, aggression, aggression. But in the end, we do manage to hang on and defend. And I wanted to just do a bit of counter pressure to get him off my back, because I felt like it was so hard to like stabilize, because walling off to turtle it up, like you need to get the 3rd established as well. But this spine paid dividends. The way I put that in that little nook was actually awesome. It ended up getting 8 kills, and we managed to once again pull it off with the 3 hatch for 4 pool. We didn't really get to go full macro, but I think for ZBZ this one counts. I'm gonna pay that. All right, guys, we got ourselves another Terran player here, just over 5k MMR. And let's give him the question. Macro or cheese? I think we're gonna ask cheese or macro on the next one. I think we're gonna change that up. I don't want to be conditioning people to ask for macro. I want to do more cheesy games, fam. What's the funnest, do you think? we're gonna go 17 hatch. It's gonna give us just a bit more minerals. I think 16 hatch isn't that important if you're going 3 hatch before pool anyway. It's more about just get as many minerals as you can, as consistently as you can. Alright. Alright guys, my opponent has not made the decision. So you know what? Let's just go gas pool and let's go cheese. I was going to go 3 hatch before pool there. But hey, if you don't decide, I'm going to flip a coin. And guess what, guys? That coin, both sides say cheese. I don't know if you'd figure that out or not yet, but yeah. It's a special coin. So we're going to pull a guy off minerals onto gas. Something you normally don't do in this matchup because you normally don't care so much. But in this scenario, we want to get that link speed up as quickly as possible. Now, it still looks normal, right? It's hatchery first. Oh, that's not a cheese build. It absolutely can be, guys. It's all about what you do next. Now, we probably should have built an overlord there, accidentally building that 20th drone out of habit. But that's all right. We'll put an overlord here. It's really important we don't let him scout what we're up to. So that's going to be a big part of what we do. So this guy's going to go out there, and then he's going to pull back to this pillar. And that should give me vision over anything coming out my way. So let's first of all get link speed up. Let's get a third base up next as well. Pretty sure I saw a Reaper headed my way. So I think Reaper can jump there as well. But we'll see it if it's coming into the main. And it is. All right. We could have sent 2 lings across the map there. Would have been a great way to start the chaos off. And that's actually really important for your production. But notice that we are not. We're not going for a creep tumor. We're going for an inject straight away. So we want to get as much lava as possible. And we're already going to start putting back on gas here. And only now do I have a 3rd queen building. Okay. So these lings are going to go around the top side. Going to build a bunch of lings here as well to try and deal with this. Hopefully that looks normal. Let's get the roach warren down. It's not the fastest roach warren. So we've got 4 lings up here. Alright. And we're kind of waiting for him to move out, which he's not doing, which kind of sucks. So I'm like, damn it. Alright, so we're going to come in with even more lings ready for that backstab now. Okay. So just building a few more drones. Those will be the last ones. From there, it's going to be nothing but roaches. And we're going to be trying to hit those injects. Now, he does have Hellions, but he's banking them. So we're waiting for these Hellions to drive out so I can run in with everything, okay? So we really want to catch him off guard as much as possible. Now, there could be a Banshee coming in at any point now. That could be a big, big concern for me. So I've only got 8 roaches. I'm going to go to 10. But we're going to save the rest of the gas just for Ravages. So we're also going to build Overlords right now. If we get a few Overlords, then we can actually bank up our supply and make sure we have non-stop just Zergling reinforce after this. We can also start making these Ravages, which are going to give us huge. Just after you morph them, make sure you're giving you right-click command, because that's going to make sure the cocoons actually rally. So, yeah. All right, so he's not moving out at all. Okay. Let's go. Oh, he's not watching because he just moved out. Wasn't expecting me to be there. All right, we're getting in. All right, we're killing him. Oh, that's a big one. Alright, I think we've done enough damage. I think we got him. Let's get a Spore there. Alright, that Banshee still being alive is really nice for him, but... Alright, nicely done, nicely done. Oh! Oh, he's coming. Okay, that's a little bit quicker than I was expecting. Those Hellions are gonna cause me troubles, guys. I mean, my opponent has no economy, so I don't think it matters, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Alright, so I think we need to take a 4th base, and we just need to get a layer up so we can shoot up. Okay, you go there, you go there. Just make sure we rally back to each base.
Mineral field depleted.
Alright. Alright, so we can make like that stuff. We can get these guys here. You go there. Just make sure we saturate these bases, and my opponent's going to try and basically hope that I chuck a Zerg. So my real goal here, and this is something anyone out there, if you're a Zerg player, you know what this is, man. Chucking a Zerg, it's where the only way you could lose the game, you're so far ahead, is by finding like the opponent's strongest defensive position and attacking into it in the worst possible manner. Like we've all done it, so don't pretend this has never happened to you. But share your version of when that happened in the chat, because, or in the comments, I should say. So used to Twitch streaming, everything's a Twitch chat, according to me. Because I feel like I have some that are so embarrassing, I don't even really want to talk about them. Be the bigger man than me. You share them, I'll share some of mine. Actually, just the other day, I literally was like, oh, come on, man, transition. I defended this like charge lot Void Ray all in, and then I was like, oh, this is so over, like, come on, man, like, have some respect, like, just transition, give yourself a chance, you know. And the guy just kept massing Zealots, and I was like on my stream, and I was like, dude, you're so bad. Like, I didn't actually say you're so bad, but I was kind of like just talking in this real condescending way. I was like, okay, come on, you need to transition already. This is really silly. Like, it's been spotted, it's been defended, this can't work. And then he just attacked, and I died to mass Zealot because I was droning too hard and not actually respecting what I was up against. So that's my my little lesson there on don't underestimate your opponent. Okay, so the roaches are going to go across the map. He's going to do a good bit of damage here. But I do have Corruptors on the way. Man, BCs are good at hunting drones down, aren't they? How is this game still going? Oh my god! Guys, I talked about how my opponent was dead. I talked about you guys sharing your stories of underestimating opponents. I think I may have just jinxed myself. I mean, surely he's still dead, right? Right? Oh my god. Oh my god, how are these Hellions still alive? Oh my gosh. I'm so bad at StarCraft, man. Alright, Corruptors are gonna dive.
Our drones are under attack.
Rebuilding those drones. Alright, we're gonna get the PC! Oh! He teleported to the left. Did he teleport to the top left of the map or something? Okay, looks like we're gonna be able to finish finally at the end there. Oh my god, I made that as hard for myself as I possibly could. Holy crap. Learn to defend Hellion counterattacks, Pig. Learn!